You just sort of forget that your agent calls. Who? And how many auditions can you make the excuse of, I have a cold? I remember I was standing at the bar at Studio 54 and I was, whacked. And somebody said to me, can we just ask you a question? And I said, what? And they said, don't you think that maybe you might be doing the same thing your mother did? And I said, oh, no. She had a problem. I only do this at night. Hello? One day, I just felt so bad that I knew that I had to say to myself, this is ridiculous. You are being really an idiot. And stop.
We are family.
If it wasn't for my sister, I don't think that I would be this way today at all.
I had heard about the Betty Ford Center.
That's what happens when any kind of prescription drug problem mixed with drinking every day or every evening. It becomes like a social thing.
There is a place that she can go, and I went with her.
It catches up, and no one can ever see it for themselves. You really need somebody who really, really loves you to tell you.
It was the best thing I ever did for me because I went through the family program at the Ford Center and learned about the whole cycle of addiction in families and what it does to the family.
Because they're risking a lot. It's hard. And they're risking the fact that, you'll turn around and say, get out of my face.
What did you say?
I said, okay, I'll do whatever you say. I trust you.
It made everything okay. It made all of the anger and the guilt and all of that stuff I felt when my mom passed away, okay? It made it all understandable. And that's what was great. And then I had to learn to let go of it. I used to cringe and really be incredibly defensive when somebody would say, well, she had a drug problem. I said, no, she didn't. And once I really started to say to myself, yes, she did. And it wasn't her fault, but it happened. It made me realize how fragile she was.
Now, what else is there? Is that you? Off it comes.
Oh, now, wait. Don't. My nose is very bad.
I have to set the record straight, not only for me, but for her legacy and for my children.
Take every bit of that junk off your face.
But my eyes are all wrong and my ears are too big and I've got no chin.
I know. Come on, take it off, then put on your eyebrows and your lipstick the way you always do, and I'll do the rest.
I am protective, okay, about my mother, but I am also a realist, all right? And I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to live in a fantasy world.
What difference does it make how well I sing if my face is so awful?
Your face is just dandy.
When it comes down to the reality of what happened to her, I know exactly what happened to her. I know exactly who she was and why it all happened.
Now wipe it off.
The question I always was terrified of was, how did Grandma die? And unfortunately, my son had a terrible thing happen to him where he was in school, and I was in London, as a matter of fact, doing a concert, and my ex-husband, their dad, called me up and said something really terrible happened and told me that my son was playing Trivial Pursuit. And it was one of the question answers in Trivial Pursuit of who died of a drug overdose. Nice.
You would have liked her
Mama did things no one had done. Mama was funny. Mama was fun. Mama spent money when she had none.
My best friend just lost her mother, and I said to her, it never gets better, it just gets different. And that's the truth. It never gets any better, but it just gets different. And for me, because I'm constantly reminded all the time that she's not here because she's so famous and her face is everywhere and her music is everywhere, I had to come to terms with that. But as I said, it was when a friend of mine said to me, it must be like having a guardian angel. And that did it for me. So now it's nice. And now it's heartfelt. Now it's warm. And now it feels good that I hear her.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
That's one of those songs that, well, I've said this, that is just so perfect. It was sung so perfect. Why are you going to mess with that? You never are going to do it justice. You never are going to do it any good. I just feel, leave it alone.
My children, Jessie and Vanessa, never had a chance to meet their grandmother. That's my little boy. That's Judy's grandson.
Hopefully I have made her into a person. And that's what I want them to know. I want them to know the person. I don't want them to know the legend, and I don't want them to know the icon. They will automatically know that. I want them to know the person. What is reality are my children and my husband and the dogs and my house. That's reality.
There's no place like home.
It just keeps this house semi-normal, because I'm never going to go for normal, because that'd be really stupid.
Oh, why can't
I'm never going to be her, and I'm not trying to be her. What I'm doing is just celebrating her music, because it's the legacy that she left to me and to all of us.
I don't care if people frown on me. Perhaps it's the lone way, but I go my own way. That's my philosophy. I don't care if he's a clerk or just a millionaire. There's no doubt about it. I'll sing and I'll shout it, 'cause I don't care. Oh, I don't care. When it comes to happiness, I want my share. Don't try to rearrange me. There's nothing can change me, 'cause I don't care.
She always lets me have sleepovers and on school nights and stuff. It's really fun. Just when friends need to. Only in emergencies.
Thank you. Here's the money. Thank you for saying I'm a good mother. Thank you. Here's the money. Okay?
How much is this?
You rotten kid.
You told me 20. What is this? I'm just joking.
Yeah,
But
you are.
thanks.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. Here you go.
Okay. All right. Say some more nice stuff.
Okay. See what I mean? Nothing's ever serious.